Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show. How are you feeling? Any better?
Yeah, absolutely great. Loving it. Got my hot lemon and I'm ready to share the news.
Now, at the weekend, the first ever beach games took place in Doha in Qatar, and climbing was one of the sports that was invited to that event. So, here are the winners. Some of the best climbers in the world were invited to Qatar to compete in a bouldering competition. For the women, Miho Nanaka took the win with 4 tops and 4 zones, followed by Petra Klingler, who pushed Miho all the way to the end. Ursaka Rapusic took the bronze medal. In the men's comp, Kai Hadrada made it a Japanese clean sweep for gold medals, while Kito Watabe came in second and Philippe Martin rounded out the podium in third. Now, you may have caught wind of this event on social media. I've seen a lot of athletes mainly sitting on beaches, it looks like, or swimming pools. It looks like a pretty good comp to be invited to.
You think there was issues with like sand getting in fingers and holds?
Maybe,
etc.
yeah. Sun cream, that's a real issue.
That is a real issue.
During climbing trips, I genuinely put sun cream on with my elbows.
Wow.
Don't you want? It's a pro tip for you. You put it in your hands, greasy hands. Yeah, I'm a pro now. But yeah, elbow.
Elbow grease.
Yeah.
Nice. Next up, we got some news from Italy. Father and son duo Alessandro and Rolando Larca have both been in the climbing news with some notable ascents. First up, Alessandro, 20, has made the first ascent of his first 9A, Thunder Ribes, at the Policromuro crag at Arco. Alessandro has been projecting the route for around 5 months, and it's an endurance style problem with up to 95 moves. On the same day, Alessandro also sent an 8C Raini Murata, an impressive day of climbing. Approaching his 55th birthday, Italian climbing legend and father of Alessandro has been talking to Planet Mountain about his first free ascent of an 8A single pitch climb high up in the Dolomites Mountains at the Menhir Pillar. Rolando climbed it in the local style, ground up and bolts only when absolutely needed. The 25-metre pitch has 3 of them, with the rest of the climb being protected by gear. As for the quality of the route, he gives it 5 stars. Looks like a beaut. So an impressive father-son duo there. Alessandro is 20, just done 9A, and Rolando is almost 55. And that route looks like a proper kind of like high mountain 8A with 3 bolts. 25 meters, it's crazy.
The Menhir thing. Do you ever read Asterix and Obelix?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, Obelix used to carry the thing.
Oh,
I swear that was a
yeah.
Menhir. Menhir?
The
Menhir?
pebble.
Yeah, the pebble thing.
Yeah.
That's all I could think when you were reading that voiceover. I was just like, ooh, Asterix and Obelix. Now, some bouldering news, and we're heading to Magic Wood, where a classic has been sent. British climber Francis Bensley has climbed the 8A+ Jack's Broken Heart. This thuggy route involves a campus start with power endurance moves throughout. It took Francis 7 days of working the route, and she sent it on her last day of climbing. Nice one, Francis. Super strong British climber, and we've been filming that route quite a lot because we had it on those. Tom from Bouldering Bobat, that was the route he was working in the Magic Wood stuff.
Yeah, he eventually climbed it, didn't he?
He did eventually, yeah. Sent it on one of his final days as well, and it is just a beautiful route. So nice one, Francis.
Right, next up, we are going over to Greenland. Italian climbers Federica Mingola and Eduardo Saccaro have just returned from an expedition to Greenland, where they're attempting to establish a new multi-pitch line named La Cura. The pair spent 8 days on the route working it and managed to ascend it ground up, although they had to aid through certain sections. Due to the weather, they were unfortunately unable to return and free the route as they had planned, so the route awaits its maiden first free ascent, with Federica vowing to return soon to finish the job. So not a totally successful mission there, but I guess when you go in multi-pitch climbing in Greenland, you can't, you can't plan for the weather.
No, and you can't exactly walk around the top, drop the ropes down and practice it, can you? You've kind of got to go for it from the bottom and smash
siege
up.
mentality.
Nice. Well, nice one, Federica. Now, more bouldering news, this time 8B+/8C. Drew Ruana has climbed the Insurgency, an 8B+/C in Joe's Valley. Drew is one of the few IFSC athletes who uses real rock to hone his climbing skills as much as training indoors. In an interview on 8A.nu, he speaks about how outdoor climbing keeps him psyched for the competitions. So good send, but I love a send when he's literally getting on a plane the next day to go to to go to China to compete in the IFSC. That's cool. I love that.
Nice. That's perspective. That's kind of like, what's his name? Yone.
Yone, yeah.
That's Yone's school of training.
Do you climb indoors, Yone? Psh, no.
Exactly. Right, next up, we've got some very exciting news from the RMNP. Where's that?
It's a type of small nut that you fit in a crack made of bronze. DMM make it.
No. AA.nu has reported that Dave Graham has climbed the Daniel Woods classic Hypnotized Mines in the Rocky Mountain National Park. The 8C Plus boulder has been a 7-year project for Graham and he has put aside all other projects in the meantime in order to realise this dream line. He fell off the last move in 2013, broke a foothold on the crux in 2015 and had to suffer through countless injuries and knockbacks before eventually sending a week ago. Congratulations, Dave Graham. That's massive.
That's huge, yeah. Is that the climb, I can't remember this, where, Alex Magos made a hold of it? Is that Hypnotized Minds? He had like a pinch hold?
I thought it was that the one where he went up like that.
Yeah, like the big...
No, I think that's another one.
Oh.
But
Lucid Dream. That's Lucid Dream.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But this one looks... it doesn't look that impressive, but it's an 8C Plus, so I imagine it's super hard. And I guess how old Dave Graham is. Not that age has to do with anything, but...
No, nothing. It's fine.
It's fine. He's a very good age.
Yeah.
37.
Is he 37?
37.
Whoa.
Old school.
Does that mean that...
That's it.
I don't think that Dave Graham is on here.
No, well, this is the thing. He's put aside all other projects in order to realise this current project. And so, therefore, we need another bit of paper. Come back in 2 minutes.
Okay, extra page, put back on. Dave Graham at the bottom of the list. What was it, 8C Plus?
8C Plus, 2 points.
2 points. Yes, Dave Graham. I love Dave Graham. He talked to me once during a dinner party about crystals for a good 20 minutes, and it was cool.
He's a cool guy.
He's a very cool guy. Any 9Bs?
No, you did one last week.
Yeah, I did. So I think that's it, right?
What was his name, the guy? Loic Zahani.
Loic Zahani. What dude?
What dude?
Now, let's talk about media on the Epic TV shop. And yesterday we released a video with Anna-Leena Leitinen. She'd injured herself, broke her leg in 2 places. But I don't know if you follow Anna-Leena on Instagram. If you don't, you should, because the woman never stops training. It's insane.
She loves climbing.
Oh my God. And even with this broken leg, she still carried on training. So we went to Helsinki, we filmed a little film with her. Here's the teaser. Pretty inspirational. Like I've had a few injuries in my time and it's so tempting just to sit and chill and just do nothing and like feel sorry for yourself. But she just keeps on pushing and it's inspirational, it's cool.
Very impressive. Next up, we've got a little teaser from Spazio Verticali episode that went out yesterday.
Oke, Tiani.
Okay, so that is the king line of Lag Hell Crag in Arco. So the queen line's already been done. I think it was 9B.
Yeah.
This one is a possible 9C.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, Adam Ondra couldn't do it initially.
Yeah.
Stefan is working really hard on it. Like this is hard. This thing.
This is next level, but the level before silence. So it's no level. It's not quite next level because the next level is silence.
But the silence is 9C.
But like he's established that level. So this is like.
This is next level. No, below.
I mean, this is like this is silence level.
See, I've said it before, but I think silence is 10A.
Okay. Is that time you got on it?
Sorry? Yeah, I jumped on it, had a little play.
Yeah.
It's definitely harder than any 9C I've done, therefore 10A.
Anyway, hopefully there's subtitles in that video. If there's not, it doesn't matter. Just go and check it out because there's some cool footage of Stefano trying out a possible 9C. Who knows? It could be a 9C plus or a 10A. I don't know.
Shop stuff now, and we are currently, you can't see this, but outside our window we are in a cloud here at the Epic TV office. Autumn is here, but that doesn't mean you should stop sending or stop going out and climbing. So we've got a whole new range of gear. So my favourite is the pillar printed legging from Prana. I think I could, number one, pull it off, but I like a fancy legging. If I wore leggings, if I was a woman who wore leggings, I would like that legging. I like the blue, I like the patterny thing, it's pretty. I like it.
You know when like some people wear like running trousers? Are you a shorts and top man or you just like let the world see my bottom?
I've dabbled with the long lycra and shorts look.
Yeah.
But I tend now just to go straight lycra.
Oh, really?
If people want to look, they're not going to see very much. There's nothing really there.
That's a big step though.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, if you...
Do you not go straight lycra?
No, I definitely do. Like, I enjoy the exposure.
Oh.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
underwear?
I mean, normally, like, just a pair of, like, svelte boxer shorts.
I find boxer shorts rock up a bit under the...
Yeah, no, but you got to get, like, the hugging ones.
Right, okay, tight boxers.
Yeah, svelte.
Leave suggestions if you think tighty white is the way
I'm going to quickly say that ABK, my favourite Zen pant, is back in stock.
Ooh, that's nice.
Which is super nice. So go get that. It basically goes out of stock pretty much straight away and then it comes in. But we've got it back in stock and it's super cool and nice. It's one of those, I can wear this climbing or I can wear this down the pub and nobody will even know a difference. Even though I've got chalk handprints on my bottom.
And face.
Yes, exactly. And I smell a bit. Yeah.
That's it, I think.
Comment of the week.
Did you see the violin last week?
Have you done heavy metal? Death metal? Drum and bass we've done? Techno we've done?
How about we sing it backwards?
Kind of sounds like a really weak person has commented.
Oh, I see, like a weak comment.
Yeah. Comment of the weak.
Comment
of the strong. Comment of the brave. Comment of the long.
You have perked up throughout this show.
Yeah, I just had like a little
Lemsip hit.
I had cough medicine before I came on. Just kicked in.
My comment is from Jesse Puaka. He says, I'm totally blown away by Epic TV's photoshopping skills. Imagine what you could do with a 9B counter with those skills. Now, this is referencing Flo's very good Photoshop skill of the Epic TV bottle, the new one, onto Adam Ondra's hands instead of a cup. It was genius. It took him 3 minutes and it's beautiful. Work of art, Flo. Thank you.
Was it actually Photoshop or was it just like an After Effects plugin?
I think he did it in Premiere.
He did it in Premiere.
Which is techie. But yeah, nice one, Flo. And thank you for the comment, Jesse.
Jules Perez says, the link to Matt's speed climbing video leads to a video called My Brother Bonded with a Baby Goat. The goat became attached. Is there a subliminal message? I don't know. I didn't put the link in last week, but guys, can you answer that?
I think what it's saying is the recommended video. So the recommend, because someone else replied to that saying that it's like YouTube working out the out. So I think it's, yeah, so it's when you click on it.
The link to a Matt speed climbing video leads to a video. Okay, so the video after that.
I think it's the link out, when you're in YouTube recommends it.
Well, in that case, Gilles, I think it's more to do with your history than anything else. So you've obviously been watching baby goat videos.
Which is fine.
And, if you want to become attached, that's absolutely fine. Get a baby goat as a pet. They'd be great pets.
Can you eat them when they're done?
I mean, to be honest, I agree with that.
You agree with the eating? I
agree with being able to rear an animal and then having the balls to eat it. Or the balls.
I just imagine you eating its balls now. I don't know why.
Having the balls to eat it.
This is weird. This weekend I am heading off to Mallorca. So myself and Enrico from Spazio Verticale.
Yes.
We're going deep water soloing with a company called Rockbusters. We had a thing about a promotion event a couple of weeks ago. So hopefully some of you bought tickets. If you're coming, we'll see you in Mallorca to fall off some walls into the sea.
Exciting. Bye.
See you later.